Hello everybody and welcome to the brand new series on the channel, and welcome to Somerset Farms. Based on places around the UK, this map is awesome. I played this back in FS19, it's now here, bigger and better for FS22. And we're going to do a series on it and we're going to see how we get on. Now, I've gone down a different path than I normally do on any of my Let's Plays. I've gone for a new farmer. So if you're not aware, then in Farm Sim, there's different categories you can go for. You can go for a new farmer, farm manager, or start from scratch. Normally, I go for farm manager, which means I get no equipment, no land, no nothing, but a nice big bank account in the millions. This one, new farmer, means the game or the map maker has picked what fields I can start with, what starting equipment I can have, and my house. And we get £100,000. Now, the reason why that the bank account's gone down £5, I could say I grabbed myself a sandwich, but no. This house, you can't go in. It doesn't have a sleep trigger. So, you know, like in the Western Wilds and any other maps, you go up to a sleep trigger and you can press it and sleep through till the next day. So I did have to go and spend £5 on this, which is awesome. You can get these, well, you don't have to have a house. This is just a sleep trigger front door mat. So we can go over to it and we can sleep. It's just giving me a way to sleep through to the next day. And I've just put it there over the existing map. Should I say, not map. Existing mat for the house. So this is a nice place to start with. I do realise that oh, there's my lawnmower. My grass needs a bit of cutting. It's got a bit wild, hasn't it? Look at this. Nice little area out the back here. Swings, not sure who they're for. I don't have kids. I'm not going to get my fat backside in that, am I? Grass is growing through it as well. I wouldn't trust that. That'll break if I sit on it. And the washing's out. Oh, whose pants are them? They're not my pants. Anyway, moving on. So we start with some basic equipment, and I literally could do this whole episode going around showing you everything, and I really do want to, so I've got to stop myself. So apologies if I get a bit carried away with this. These things, if you're not sure what they are, this map has 100 collectibles, and these give us some money. And there's 100 of them dotted about, and I've spotted 3 just in this little area here. Can you spot them? Yep, there, on top of the trailer, and the pig over there. Now, we are going to find a few around here. I have heard people say that there's quite a few dotted around on this map. Now, we have got some base game equipment, which is pretty cool. And we will learn as we go. Some of this equipment I've never used. Some of this equipment, I'm not sure what it is. But look at this compared to what we used on the Western Wilds. That 30-meter header. Look at this. Isn't it cute? Now, we'll have a quick look at the map. This is the map. 50 fields, like I said, based on various places around the UK. Such a good map. Love it. Roads are nice and small. Fields are small, as you can see. Got some size fields like this one down here. And maybe this one up here. But all a lot smaller than what we have been used to. Now, starting as new farmer, we do get some bits. So you can see here, this is the yard where we are now. And the map maker has given us 3 fields. I've done us slightly dirty on the fields because, as you can see, there's nothing in them. We are starting with 3 bare fields. But not a problem. We are going to sort them out. We've got a sprayer, trailer, got a few little bits over here, weight, bale grabber, fork, ooh, more collectibles. Now, each one of them, if you're not sure what a collectible is, will give us £1,000. You can see, I think I've already got about 6 or 7 grand here just in this one little yard. So we will collect them as we go, but might save them actually until we really need the money. Oh, speaking of money, this is where the money is. Look at this. Now, I've only ever used my Fent. As you might have seen if you watched any of my Let's Plays, it always seems to be a Fent. I just love the Fent. Now, I don't know much about case, but these are... Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Like this. Ooh, the screens work. Oh, I'm liking this. So, we are going to start with, like I said, base game. I'm assuming these are base game equipment. Ooh, there's more. Oh, yes. It just feels so good to sort of play with like normal equipment. I've normally got me Colossus that holds several 100,000 liters and stuff like that. So it feels nice to be on it, like play normally. So there's a lot of things we could do. Like I said, we could go round, we could get into a lot of things. There is some bits that we've got. Fields, equipment, tedders, or more. Look at the more. They are scattered everywhere. Baler. Got a fuel tank here if we need it. Sprayers over there. I'm liking this. Now, one thing I did notice that we do get on this farm, which is strange in the sense of I'm not used to this unless this is the new farm, like the farm manager. I'm used to going for the farm manager, the new farmer mode. But all these pastures. So, sheep pasture. Oh, look, there's more toys around here. Look at this. There's about 5 grand in here. We get these. So this is part of the farm. So I already own these and we can just buy some sheep and put them straight in. I'm always used to having to buy the pastures. But then a lot of the pastures... Oh, look at this. Big pastures. This looks awesome. So I'm normally used to having to like either put these in myself or buy them. I'm not used to sort of being given them. This is pretty cool, this is. So we've got sheep, pigs, horses down here, which I've never really done much with horses. I don't really know. I don't really know what we have to do with horses. I hear that you ride them and look after them on a daily basis. It's about another 3 grand so far. Oh, there's one over there as well. It's 4 grand. A lot of money's worth kicking about here in toys. And then obviously we've got the cow pasture, which is back here. Cow barn, back here on our plot of land. Now, we do own fields, so if we're just going to run through here, this one isn't ours, but I'm guessing it soon will be. We are going to try and buy a lot of fields if we can. This one here, this is one of ours, field 24. We just go and have a look on the little mini-map there. Oh, it doesn't really actually help us, actually. We're going to have a look on this one here. This one here, this is one of ours. And the field straight across there is another one of ours. So there's nothing in them. But I have done something a little bit different on this series. So if we're going to have a look on here, you'll see I've turned everything on. We've got weeds. We need ploughing, lime, road, mulched, stones. Everything that I've normally turned off because, well, you imagine on a massive scale size, some of the fields we've done, especially Western Wilds. Stones. Oh, weeds. No. But because these are more smaller fields, I think it'd be good to do. So everything's on. We'll see how we get on. So I think the first thing I'm going to do on this farm is I'm going to get rid of this because it's a bale trail and I've not got plans to do any bales anytime soon. Plus, there seems to be, I don't know if it's this trailer, but unless it's a mod conflict, but there seems to be a bit of an issue. If I walk past it, everything stutters like mad and the frames drop from 60 down to 19. Whoa, that's always going lower. And then as soon as you get past the trailer, it's fine again. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, I think... I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that trailer, but it's either conflicting with something I might have installed. So I think the first thing we're going to do is get rid of that and sell that. And it will give us a little bit more money. You see, look, there you go. It's fine now. So, yeah, something was not happy with that trailer. There's a good start. There's our first 18 grand then. So what are we going to do first? Well, I think the first thing we need to do is prep our fields. As you can see, they need ploughing and also they need lime. Apart from that, everything else seems okay. There's no weeds in them. They've got no stones in them. So lime's going to be expensive. But ploughing we can do. We do have a plough. Now, what can we plant? Well, having a look in this month at the minute, all we can put in the ground is canola. Now, do we put canola in? Because one thing I noticed when I noticed that we got all the cow pastures and that, and the pigsties and all that, going a little bit further, I noticed that the map maker has already given us the cereal factory and the oil mill. Now, I was not prepared for that. Cereal factory and the oil mill. These are normally getting on for like nearly 100 grand each. And we've been giving them already. So do we go for canola and literally start making canola oil straight away? There's just so many things we could do here. So we can't put oats in the ground until March. So we've got a bit of a wait for them. So we could save a field to put some oats in so we can get some oats in the cereal factory. We might need to look at bees as well. Now, canola and bees go well together, putting the bees next to where the canola field is. So I think we definitely need to get canola in the ground. So while we're here, then I think we can go and collect some of these little bits. That one there, give us a bit of money. You are going to get sick of that noise. How are we going to get that one up there? Now, I know I'm on... Oh, there's another one up there. Oh, they're everywhere. Can we get up on the header? Now, I know I'm on PC, so I can just sort of fly. But you can't do that on console, so how can you get up to them there? Maybe bring over the tractor and climb up on them, do you think? Can we climb up on the weights? Alright, well, you don't need to get every single one then. There's a lot dotted about. Now, I was just having a look then on the plow. So if we go into the options here and we go across to our plow, I'm going to have to start learning some of these now because we need 220 horses to pull that plow. Obviously, normally, like I said, my Fendt I normally have is 570, so it pretty much pulls anything you can throw at it. I'm going to have to check on here. So our small tractor, 145. No, we can't do that. Medium, 264. Yeah, that will do the job. Now, what is that one? McCormick. Is that one? No, that one. So I'm guessing that's our little one, the 115. The 340 must be the big boy, and then this is the one. So we can use this one. So all right, we'll get this. How are we going to get out of here now? Oh, we'll go through the barn. Now for the plow, we're going to need the weight. I've just seen there's another little toy here. Can we get that one while we're here? Yes. There's another one under the combine, but we're not using the combine yet, so we'll leave that for now. Let's just squeeze out of here. Duck down. Mind your head. Now, does this weight go on the front? We are going to learn a lot of these things together here now, because like I said, I'm new to all this. Oh, it does. Oh, that's quite a weight on the front of that. What is that weight? Doesn't say on. Is that 2.5 ton? Blimey, that might be a bit much for that little tractor, but we'll see. So let's grab the plow. And we're going to get to explore some things together here, because I'm caught already. Oh, come on now. I'm so not used to in-game stuff. Is that actually folded right or not? Fold plow. I was going to say, should it really stick out that much? How'd you go down the road? Okay. So, let's head over to the field. Let's get started. So here we are then at our first fields. Now having a look around, and this one's ours. And the one just over the hedge there, that's a bit of a goldie kind of colour. And this one just back here. So there are 3 fields that we've got. There's plenty of fields around. I'm sure they're all kind of reasonably priced as well. So we could get some of them. Now if you do see the bank balance jumping up a little bit, that's because as I'm going through, I've just gone through the cow barn. And there was about another 5 collectibles in there that I got. Because you're going to keep hearing that noise and it will drive you mad after a while. So I might collect some of them off camera. But we are here. Now, strangely, this field says it needs ploughing. But if I look on this option here, it's saying it's been ploughed. But I'm going to have to do it again because it's not registering. It's saying that I need to plough it. So let's have a go. Let's see if we can work this one out then. Because I know we have to rotate this one, which is that one there. We can drop it down. And let's go through and see how's this get on. Now, this is going to be very tricky to do because, as you can see, looks exactly the same. Yeah, that's weird. It looks exactly the same. You can just see under there, it's gone blue. So it has done it, but I'm not going to be able to see. So what we might do is hire a worker. And a worker won't do it. Oh, thanks, worker. Because we're going to really not be able to work out where we've gone here. I love the animation. That looks pretty cool. So it feels nice to, be on a farm and actually use some normal sized fields and not massive fields with a big 100-foot header. Now, one thing I have learned, the hedges, you can You can drive through them. There's no collisions on the hedges. That's cool. Now, we have to spin this one round. And we have to go at this again the other way. That takes some getting used to. That's weird. I mean, I know that's how a plow works, but it does feel strange to me. Not something... It's out the normal for me, this is. But I'm liking it. This tractor seems to be doing quite fine as well. That weight seems okay. No problems at all. So we'll get to the other end. We'll see how it looks on the map. And hopefully it should have a couple of blue lines now, which says it needs liming. Now, I'm hoping that the sprayer we've got does lime as well, which I think it does. Is it the Amazon one? I think that's the green one. I'm hoping it will do lime as well. Let's go lift it up. Let's have a quick look on here. Oh, yes. Now, just miss a little bit down the very edge. Yeah, this is good. Flip the plow around. Something I'm going to have to keep remembering to do. So I'm just going to go run through, get some of this done, and I'll come back to you when we're a bit further through the field. So the ploughing is coming on nicely. Just a couple more rows to do here. It's a good little plough, this is. It's okay when you get into remembering to pick it up, spin it around as you turn around, you get into the rhythm. This is the first time I've used one of these kind of ploughs like this, and it is nice to use normal equipment. It really is, and this tractor sounds ace. I don't think I've really experienced any other tractors. Oh, by the way, I'm glad that the hedges are not collidable. I'm glad you can go through them, because I think this could be quite tight. Turning around on the other field. I could just... Yeah, it's not quite realistic, is it that? Let's go do the last strip here. Hopefully we can get it all in one go. Should be able to. Don't leave any little red lines right down the edge. We'll check when we get to the end and see what it looks like on the map, if it's showing that the ploughed area is all done. Then we're going to put some lime on it. There we go. Lift it up. Let's have a look and see. Ooh, yeah. Just a little bit, which I thought it might be. I think it's just a little bit back here. Field does just sort of go out a little bit wider here. Just have a quick check and see on the map. Yeah, this little bit here that we could do again. That should have got it. Ooh, just a little bit more. It goes a little bit further right to the end. There we go. That's got everything now. Yep, that's got everything. There we go. The ploughing all done. And just in case any of you were going, there's two little bits just at the end. Yeah, don't worry. These little bits here, I did get them. Went back and got them. So ploughing done on that field. So we need to put some lime on that field. We have got 2 more fields that we can plough. I don't think we're going to get... We're not going to do that all in one day. We're not going to just make a full episode of ploughing. So we'll take this back for now. And then we'll have a look and see if we pick up our spreader. I'm sure it does both. I'm sure it does lime and fertilizer. Oh, I do love this little farm. So good. So let's just go and put this back in here for now. Zoom in a little bit so we don't hit the shed. Now, are you meant to drop it like this? I have folded it. You need to unfold it. Oh, I need to unfold it, do I? Okay, well, that's going to kick out that way. So let's go over this way a little bit. So you fold it for transporting, but then you have to unfold it to put it back on the ground. Makes sense. Drop it a little bit, you know. Also, I was just noticing as well, I love the British number plates. That's pretty cool, that is. Right, let's go grab this. So can we do anything else, or is it just fertilizing? You know, it might actually be just fertilizing. Look at it. We're going to have a look at it and see. Yeah. Oh, it just does fertilizing. Well, that's a bit gutting. So we're going to have to put that back for now. We're going to have to head to the store, if I can remember where the store is. We're going to have to see if we can pick up a new one and some lime. So let's just head out this way, back onto the road. We're not locked as well. There is traffic. But I just thought, you know what? Oh, there's somebody parked up in the lay-by here. That's cool. Just thought we'll bring you along for this one. Normally I'd cut these little bits out. We'll just show you a little bit of the map as we're going. Whoa! Yeah, used to be in... I forgot. We're back in the UK. We're back on this side. I'm used to being on the other side. This is the first UK map that I played. Now, is the store down here? I'm sure it was. Yep, I think it is. Yeah, that's it. I can remember this snug area to get into here. So this is the store. So we'll go into here. We'll turn this off. We'll go and have a look, see if we can find ourselves a spreader. I think this Kubota one looks quite nice. 42 meter spread. So that's the same as the Amazon green one that we've got back at the farm. But this one does lime as well. So we're going to have a quick look at it. You can see at the bottom it says there's normal fertilizer and lime as well. This is the one that we have got. That is just a fertilizer. So maybe, I mean, we could potentially... They are about the same price, actually, so we could ship that one in. 3,200. This holds up to... Oh, up to 10,000. Ooh, okay. Do you know what? That might be worth doing, actually. Getting rid of the one we've got and buying this. It holds more. Similar price, but does both. So I've sold our Amazon one and got the Kubota one. And I've also managed to change its color. I didn't think we could do that. I've changed it to match the case. What a nice bit of kit that is. So that will do fertilizer and lime. Might as well. What's the point of having two? What's the point in leasing this one when we've got one back at the yard? We'll get rid of that one. We've got this one. Now, time for some lime. So I'm not sure how much we're going to get through the lime. I know lime normally goes through pretty quick. So we go for the sacks. This is 2,000 litre per one at £350. So we go for 4, that's 8,000 litres. That nearly fills the spreader. I think we'll go for that first. That's £1,400. Now, am I going to have to lift these in, or can we just drive this up next to it? Well, we'll open this up. I'm hoping we can just drive next to it. Otherwise, we're going to have to sort a way to get this inside. And I'm not sure how we're going to do that. Yep, we can just fill it that way. Look at this. You see, I can be a normal farmer. Nothing massive. Normal equipment. So let's get this filled up. Let's head back over to the field. Let's spread some lime. So this really shouldn't take too long at all. At 42 meters spread. I'm guessing we could probably do this whole field in just one pass. Maybe the field's not even that big. Now, it's going to come in handy for the other fields, like that one straight ahead of us. That's one of our fields as well. Yeah, okay, maybe this is a little bit ambitious then. We'll go over here first and see. We'll zoom right out because we're going to need to see how far we can go here. And let's just give it a go about there, do you think? Let's just turn her on. Oh, wow. Wowzers. Do you know what? We probably could have gone for the whole lot. I really didn't think it was going to be that big. That's what she said. Now, we're going to need to see if we can try and work out how to turn this down as well now, because you can change the size. But I'll be honest, I'm not sure how to do it on my controller. Let me see if I can find out. Found it. So the smallest we can go is 15 meters. Now, I still think that's still going to be big enough for that, isn't it, really? Let's have a go. Oh, perfect. It's like it's made to measure. I remember this lime absolutely chews through it. Look at that. We're down to 61%. So we're going to reset this now back, if I can remember how. That's it. Reset this back now to the full 42. Lime is done. So we're going to have a look on here now. We should see, go back up to this. Lime should all be good. So there you go. So that field's pretty much ready. It's been plowed. It's been lined. There's no weeds in it, no stones, nothing. Obviously, we can't do any mulching and rolling yet. That's got to wait for that. Need a crop in it. Potentially, we just get out here and run across here. Not walking across our fields, but this one, it's not showing anything was in it. As you can see, it's got a weird texture, but it's not showing anything's in it. So potentially we could mulch this because it's, well, unless it's how it looks. Maybe it's not registering that there was a crop in it, but you can see it's clearly different from the rest of them. So when it's had a crop in it and it's been harvested, you can mulch it. But I think for now, we'll just stick with how we're doing here. So we've plowed this, we've limed it, it's ready to go. We could potentially fertilize it once and put the crop in. But it just depends if the planters and seeders that we've got actually do fertilize it as well. So the seed is the one that we're going to be using because that does all, you know, wheat, barley and oats and canola, which is canola that we're going to put in. But it just does seed. It's the planter that does seed and fertilizer, but that's all corn, sunflowers and soybeans. We're not going to be doing any of that just yet. So let's go drop that off there. We need to go get the seeder. Now, if I'm right, that's this one here. So let's just go and zoom in. Put the camera to the back, looking at the back. It makes it so much easier when you're backing up to the equipment. This one, as far as I'm aware, is the seeder. Ooh. We've got separate... Does that go on the front? Oh, now I'm confused. Hang on a minute. Should that all be attached together? Can you tell I'm new to this kind of stuff? Oh, it does all go together. Okay. I didn't know you could get two separate parts out of that. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we need to set that to canola, and we need to go to the shop and get some seed. Oh, what? This is nice bit of equipment. This is. Now, what I might do, I do have the store delivery, so we can get the store to deliver it here. Now, we want to try and save every bit of penny, so I'm not sure how much it's going to be for some seeds. So what we'll do, we'll give it a go. We'll put the marker down here, and we'll just see if we can put the seeds there. And then we'll go into here, we'll have a look at seeds. Let's have a look at... Can we get some big bags of seeds? 1,000 litres, 800. Ooh, can we do any pallets? Have we got any better pallets of that? 950. Oh, that's not really any better, is it? Can we do any better with all the stuff? I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here. We've got eggs. Anybody want any eggs? Now, we could buy these. Well, I mean, we could actually buy canola seeds and stuff. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Let me see what's a good option. So just going through all my big bags, I didn't realize how much I'd actually got. I've got so many different ones on here. It's just mad. I didn't realize all these were here. I've never needed to look at these before. Normally just go put down like a buy anything point and just fill it up. Normally money's not an issue. We're trying to save some pennies here. This one seems to be a good one. This is a good deal on this one. £2,700 for 4,000 litres. And it's the same with the lime. Look at that. 1,200 for 8,000 litres. These seem to be pretty good. So I'm going to go for one of them. I think 4,000 litres should be enough to start with. We'll get one because I don't want to... No, we'll get two just in case because they're back at the yard. So we'll buy them. Now, obviously, we've had to pay a slight delivery fee. So they're here. So let's see. I mean, I have got super strength. Let's just see if we can go and fill this up then. So we'll open this. We'll go maneuver around. And we should, I'm hoping, a bit like the spreader, we should be able to just fill this straight up from here. Now, I'm not sure how much this holds. We're going to find out. I don't think it holds a great deal. It's not looking like it. 1,600 litres. Wow. So, yeah, we've got plenty of seeds. So, we'll just go in. Now, I didn't need to use super strength for that. I wonder if that's because this one's partially empty. We'll go to put them here for now. This is pretty cool. Now, I know you should really use a proper, like, tie handle or something like this or front load it. But we'll just go put them there for now. We'll get this in. We'll head to the field. Start putting some canola in. So, canola is selected. We are here in the field. Let's go turn her on. Let's drop her down. And let's get seeding. First field on a brand new farm. Oh, look at this. Now, I do have the real speed mod. That's why it's going through a little bit quicker. That was turned on for plowing. But let's just check that and see. Are we looking good? Oh, we are looking good. Canola's gone into the ground. It has as well. This is awesome. Now, this, I didn't realize, has actually got a cultivator on it as well. So that's why there was two separate parts. It's well, I'll just show you. We'll go into here. this is the first bit that's on it, a power harrow. So it's like a cultivator. And then the seeder on it as well. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. That's pretty cool. That's something that I wasn't aware of. And not something I've used before. Now, let's just go turn the real speed mod off so we should be able to go a little bit slower. Yeah, normal speed. So it's giving it a nice texture. And planting at the same time, or seeding. That's pretty cool. Well, I think it's time to crack on. Do a bit of a time lapse on a brand new series. So just the last little bit to finish off then. I must admit, I'm mighty impressed. Now we're in the trees, I can't see anything. Mighty impressed by this little seeder. It's done a cracking job. Not a seeder that I've ever used before. And I must admit, it's very tricky if you think. Like, we're already through the hedge. How would you get to the end if the hedges had collisions? I know it's not realistic. I know I've been going through the hedges a lot. But I did try and put a run down the end and go across the bottom of the field thinking, that might work if I do that. Maybe I can try and get away from going through the hedge. No, it wasn't working at all. So there we go. Our first crop in the ground. A field full of canola. Liking it. That is really nice. And that hasn't used much at all. We're down to 94%. Still loads in there. So maybe getting 8,000 litres of seeds then was a little bit much. But, you know, you live and learn. The thing is, they're not going to go to waste. They're there. They'll sit in the barn forevermore. Get out of here, bird. Nicking all the seed after we just planted it. So what have we got to do now? So let's go and have a quick look on here and see. So there's canola in. It's looking good. Now, we go onto here. You can see it needs rolling. I don't think we've got a roller, so we will need to sort out a roller. I think that'll be it then. So if we get rid of that, you see there's no obviously fertilizer on it as well. So we need to buy some bags of solid fertilizer for our spreader. We need to do that. And we need to roll it. But for now, I think that's been a good start to this new series. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think this is going to be a good series? We're going to do a series 1, which is 10 episodes. We're going to see what you think. See if we get some good views and if you're liking this one. If so, we can come back and do a second series. But for now, that's going to be it for episode 1. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.